Welcome back to our channel. Today's big headline: the Philippine Coast Guard is set to undergo one of its largest fleet expansions in years. The Department of Transportation has officially awarded the contract to French shipbuilder OCEA S.A. to supply 40 new FPB110 Fast Patrol boats. This massive €406 million deal will be partly built in France and partly in the Philippines. In this video, we'll cover what the FPB110 is, the delivery timeline, funding, and how this will transform the Coast Guard's presence across the archipelago. Make sure to stay until the end for a breakdown of what this means for the Philippine maritime defense posture. Let's get into it. But before we dive in, we must keep in mind that a stronger Philippines is built not just through military strength, but through good governance, fighting corruption, rejecting political fanaticism, and combating misinformation. The Department of Transportation, or DOTr, has issued a Notice of Award, or NOA, to OCEA S.A., a French shipbuilder known for building aluminum-hulled ships tailored for fast, long-range maritime patrols. OCEA was declared the single calculated and responsive bidder for the project, which is officially titled Acquisition of 40 Fast Patrol Boats for the Philippine Coast Guard. A whopping €406,440,000, which converts to around 22.99 billion pesos, a serious investment into the Coast Guard's future. OCEA's winning platform is the FPB110, a 35-meter fast patrol boat that's larger, faster, and more capable than the current Boracay-class vessels in PCG service, which were based on OCEA's smaller FPB-72 design. This massive acquisition will be funded through Official Development Assistance, ODA, from the French government. ODA is essentially a low-interest, long-term soft loan granted for development purposes, and it's increasingly being used to fund large Philippine defense and security projects. However, it's important to note that the final loan agreement has yet to be signed. While the NOA has been issued, project implementation is contingent on the finalization of this financial agreement with France. This is standard procedure for government-to-government projects, and assuming negotiations proceed smoothly, implementation will begin in earnest soon after. The acquisition will be split into two main production phases. Phase 1. The first portion of the patrol boats will be built in France at OCEA's shipyard in Les Sables-d'Olonne, with the first French-built unit expected to arrive in the Philippines by December 2026. Phase 2. The remaining boats will be built in the Philippines. As part of the agreement requires OCEA to open a local facility for production. The first Philippine-made unit is expected by August 2027. This ensures not only quicker production once the local plant is established, but also paves the way for technology transfer, local job creation, and supports the Philippines' self-reliant defense posture, SRDP. Now let's talk about the ship itself. The OCEA FPB110. Measuring around 35 meters long, the FPB110 is longer and heavier than the Boracay-class. It features a modern design, lightweight aluminum hull, and is optimized for speed, maneuverability, and long-range operations. It can travel up to 20 to 25 knots, and is designed for maritime patrol, anti-smuggling operations, search and rescue, anti-piracy, coastal surveillance. Equipped with advanced communications, radar systems, and optional weapon mounts, the FPB-110 is ideal for the PCG's growing list of missions, especially in areas like the West Philippine Sea, Sulu Sea, and even disaster-prone coastlines. The design is modular and scalable, which means the Coast Guard can customize the internal layout depending on the specific mission, from medical evacuation to maritime law enforcement. The Philippine Coast Guard currently operates several classes of patrol boats, including the Boracay-class, Boracay-class, and the Gabriela Silang offshore patrol vessel, also made by OCEA. However, many of these vessels are overworked or deployed in long-endurance missions, which affects their availability and service life. The arrival of 40 new FPB110s will allow the PCG to increase presence across all regional stations, respond faster to emergencies and maritime threats, conduct more frequent patrols in contested waters, reassign larger ships to more strategic offshore missions. This improves the overall operational efficiency of the PCG and lets them shift to a more networked, regionalized deployment approach. France has been a reliable partner for the Philippines in maritime security. In 2020, OCEA delivered the BRP Gabriela Silang, an 84-meter offshore patrol vessel, OPV, which at the time was the largest aluminum-hulled vessel in the world. With this new 40-boat deal, it's clear that the partnership is growing, not just in ship supply, but also in local industrial cooperation, training, and sustainability. France has also expressed support for the Philippines' maritime rights in the West Philippine Sea, giving this deal an added layer of strategic alignment beyond procurement. So what's next? The Philippine government and the French government will need to finalize the ODA loan agreement, including interest rates, payment terms, and timelines. Once signed, production will begin in France for the first batch. Meanwhile, preparations for local assembly will move forward in coordination with Philippine agencies, particularly the Maritime Industry Authority, Marina, and Philippine Coast Guard Logistics Command. This will be one of the most technically complex but strategically rewarding naval build-up programs in recent Philippine history. The awarding of this 40-boat deal to France's OCEA is a strong step toward modernizing the Philippine Coast Guard, protecting our waters, and building a more self-reliant defense industry. We'll continue to follow updates as this program progresses, from final loan agreement to the first ship deliveries. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Is this the right direction for the PCG? Should we be building more vessels locally in the long term? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on Philippine maritime defense, regional developments, and everything in between. This has been your channel name. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay informed and stay safe.